So we're finally doing a run tutorial because a lot of people have been asking for it. I recently got faster, so that's a plus. So I'm going to be teaching you guys how to do a couple of my runs, including my standalone run. But yeah. Okay, for my first run, you want to just go out like this, and you want to kind of curve in and shoot back. So you want to whip out, and then turn your head with your arm, and then turn like this, but you don't want to turn all the way. You can, but it'll be confusing, so kind of like that. And then for my backhand, which isn't that good, just want to go out and then push back. So you want to whip out. I'm lagging. So you want to whip out and push back, kind of like this. Whip back, and you want to make sure that you actually finish your hits instead of just like stopping midway. And go out all the way. Same with your front hand. You want to actually finish. The secret to my second run is it's all about pushing instead of pulling. It's all about pushing. So it's the same thing as pull, it's just that you do it differently. It's not two different mechanics. You want to go out, back. You want to start your arm around right here and push back. And you just want to go really, really, really fast like this. Oh. I don't like that run because I get stuck a lot. But, yeah. When you're running, what a lot of people forget is when they're going, they just push up like this. And they go like this. But no, you do not want to do that. You want to actually stay parallel to the ground like you first learned when you actually wanted to play the game. When you first started the game, they said, keep your hands parallel to the surface you're on. Because if not, it's going to go up wonky. Same thing with how you run. Because if you go a bunch of wonky, you're going to fail like this. That was a purpose fail, but it's going to look like that. So you want to actually pull. You do not want to push up at all. And when you pull, like Turdy said, you're going to go in. You don't want to curve up. You kind of just want to go down, but while pulling. So you don't want to go too down. So it's hard. This is what makes ground difficult, is that it's very precise and it's hard to stay consistent. Same thing with the backhand. Keep parallel. Never go up. You'll lose traction, and your body will start to slide if you make any of those mistakes. What people also forget is that you actually want to like keep with loose wrists and arms. You don't want to like make them feel like jello, obviously, but your wrist has to be loose instead of stiff. Because if it's stiff, you'll flick less, and it's just gonna rely on your creds. How do my controller disconnect from them? Okay, so for standalone, your arms and wrists wants to be super, super, super loose, because standalone gives you absolute zero preds. It gives super low preds, and not a lot of people are used to it. Unless your headset's fried, then I have another run. But if you don't have a lot of preds, and you can't really flick that good, this is the run you want to do. This run is also for short people, so if you don't have long arms like me, if you like this, it might work for you, because it worked on my short friend, and he's 4'11", and it worked for him. Not a predator, I promise. But basically, when you play, you just want to flick out as far as you can, and then you want to flick back in quickly. Like, don't worry about pull, because standalone, it's hard to get pull. Like Feathers, I don't know how he does it. He has pull on standalone, but he takes long, big strides, which is why his whole run is all pull. There's no speed to it. If there was no pull in his run, he would not be fast. Which is why for standalone, you either want to go the pull route or the speed route, and I would go the speed route. The pull route is you don't have to move your arms fast, but it's very, very difficult, and it takes a long time to learn, and I don't know it yet. I'm getting close though. I got a lot of pull on standalone. But for the speed route, you just want to move really fast, and you want to flick your head a bunch, because it does make a difference. You want to go like this. You don't want to go all crazy with your head flicking and go like this. No, because that's just going to mess you up, and it's going to be uncoordinated. So you want to go fast, like this, and it's all about flicking, because if you have short arms, if you have long arms, then stick your arms all the way out, obviously. But if you have short arms, still stick your arms all the way out, and you just want to rely on flicking entirely. But when you're flicking, you don't want to do little strides like this. You want to do kind of like right to here, and then you want to go out here, and you want to like flick back in about here. So then you go like this. And then your backhand with standalone, honestly, backhands are hard to find. Just push, because with standalone you don't have pull, so pushing helps. So this is what the standalone run looks like on Steam. As you can tell, it's not very good for Steam, which is why if you ever want to do a run that I make, never do it. Never do my Steam runs on standalone, and never do my standalone runs on Steam. That's kind of it.